Hey, my friend, it's Al-Yassa, and today's video is about financial education for business owners. Now, before I get into this and share with you what I found, let's go ahead and answer a question for one of my subscribers. It says, what accomplishment are you most proud of? Okay, well, outside of a long marriage, 23 years this year, or 5 kids doing well, I would say 2 things in business, right? Number one, in the business of like network marketing or networking or business building, I was able to build a team of over 10,000 people within a year's time. I'd never done anything like that before. I'd started learning online business and how to build online, and I was able to do that in a year's time. And again, that was from getting mentors and learning from them, and then just branching out on my own, trying different things. The other thing in the other realm of business would be real estate, where I was able to build a development of, acquiring 15 lots, raising capital, and then actually building over 15 buildings, commercial, residential, so that was phenomenal. Those are the accomplishments I'm most proud of. So let's go ahead and finish up this video with why financial education for business owners is important.
Why MWR Financial is the perfect opportunity for business owners as well. You see, a lot of you guys watching this video, you really believe that just because we give employees, also known as W-2s or pay raise, that business owners cannot take advantage of the opportunity. And that could not be further from the truth. So what I want to do is outline 5 reasons, grab a pen, 5 quick reasons every business owner you know, code 1099, code pay your taxes last, code pay your taxes first. Every business owner can also take advantage of MWR Financial and our Financial Edge membership. Here's why. Number 1, I happen to know this for a fact because I was blessed enough to retire when I was only 22 years old. And what got me in trouble with the IRS was the fact that I did not keep good records. So most business owners are terrible at record keeping. That's right. Trust me, when the IRS comes after you, they are coming if you do not have the receipts, the time, the date, the location, the reason you had certain deductions or you took certain expenses. The IRS doesn't care about your excuses. They want to know if you have the records necessary to prove it. Well, guess what? As a business owner, every business owner you know, I can tell you for a fact, they're moving and shaking. They're worried about profits. They're worried about expenses. They're worried about operations. They're not worried about the record keeping. Well, now with TaxBot, where you can take a picture of your receipt, trust me, if you have time to take pictures of your food, you can take pictures of your receipt. Upload it to our cloud using our app, mobile phone app known as TaxBot. Then now at the end of the year, you print out the receipts or you print out the Excel spreadsheet and take a picture of your receipts and everything matches. Here's what you said, here's what you ate, here's where you went, here's what you did, and here's the receipt to prove it. Print that out, export it to Excel, give it to your CPA, your taxes are done. Business owners hate record keeping. Take it from the guy who got audited, lost his first $1 million because of it, and rebounded years later. Now I'm doing much better. Number 2, I stated it earlier, most business owners only think about operations. You see, there are 2 sides of a business. One is operations. They're worried about employees if they have any. They're worried about overhead. They're worried about overtime. They're worried about the operations of the business. Very few business owners learn finance. See, what MWR Financial does, keyword financial, it'll help you with the financial side of your business. How can you lower those taxes legally, ethically, and morally? What is Wealth Max, where we teach you land banking, where we teach you private banking, how to make your own money grow for you. Not only do we teach it to you, in fact, we don't teach it to you directly, we actually do it for you. You're not relying on the person who introduced you to this video or introduced you to the opportunity to actually teach you anything when they may be doing worse than you. Our experts are standing by to help you, known as enroll agents, to help you lower your taxes so you can improve your finances, to help you get a higher credit score, Mr. or Mrs. Business Owner, because we've all been there and maybe taking hits on our credit so you can get lower interest, to help you eliminate any personal debt you may have, or even debt that the business may have, so you can pay things off a lot faster. And like I said before, we're all in business to make money. And Wealth Max, the final piece of our Financial Edge membership, is actually where everything comes together so you can start having money work for you instead of most business owners, believe it or not, they work for money. Another reason a business owner, number 3, can use MWI Financial, real simple, more deductions. Now, Brian, what do you mean by more deductions? Well, this is not a knock against a person that owns a daycare or a nail salon or a barbershop or a lawn care business. I love any business owner taking their dreams and goals to another level. What I am saying is that an educational-based business, a home-based business like MWR Financial, what it does, it broadens the spectrum. It gives you more deductions because an educational business allows you to do more things that your traditional business just won't allow you to do. For an example, if I take a trip to Hawaii, that vacation, although some of it may be vacation, I can also expand my business in Hawaii. See, the IRS wants to know that your deductions are reasonable and necessary. Meaning, is the trip to Hawaii necessary in order for me to expand MWR Financial? Well, I need to be expanding my business in all 50 states, so I took a trip to Hawaii. Now, while I was there, of course I laid on the beach. Of course I had a drink with an umbrella or two. But while I was there, I also expanded my business, so this plane ticket, this resort, some of my meals, some of my entertainment are tax deductions. Now, if you own a daycare or a lawn care business, it's very, very hard to prove that the trip to Hawaii is reasonable and necessary unless you're cutting grass in Hawaii, you took all your lawnmowers, you took your weed eater, you understand? So now it's hard to write off basic things that you would normally write off when you turn your home into a business. This opportunity, because it's educational, expands your deductions, Mr. or Mrs. Business Owner. Another reason, put a star by number 4, leverage. Brian, what is leverage? You see, most business owners, they work hard for the business instead of the business working hard for them. In other words, a lot of the people you know who don't think they need MWR Financial, they don't realize that a business is supposed to one day work for you. So really, a lot of them just have a glorified W-2. What this opportunity does, it introduces the concept of leverage. See, here's what I tell people. If I tried to empty out every chair or every sofa in this studio right now, and I did it by myself, I would break my back. If I had 5 or 6 guys help me, this entire studio would be empty in 1 second. Well, people understand leverage when it comes to labor. In fact, I look silly here in the studio trying to lift a sofa by myself when people are trying to help. We've been taught that when it comes to labor, leverage is okay. But guess what? Everyone thinks it's a pyramid scheme, or everyone thinks that's one of those things or some kind of cheap business when it comes to making money. See, until you apply that same principle of using leverage for labor to get things done faster, when you apply that same principle to using leverage to make money to create wealth faster, then guess what? It starts to come your way. I'm telling you guys, understand that I'd rather make $1,000 off the efforts of 100 people to make $100,000 than to try to make $100,000 off the efforts of one person like myself. Most business owners do not have leverage. If they aren't there, the operations stop. When operations stop, the money actually stops, so it's all downhill from there. And last but not least, reason number 5. Number 5 is simple. You want to leave a legacy. Think about it. A lot of the talents and gifts that business owners are blessed with, right? If you're a hairstylist, a lot of times your children may not want to do the exact same thing. It doesn't mean you can't teach it, but will they have the exact same acumen and business acumen that you have for being a hairstylist? It's not often duplicated through the family. Sometimes it is, but if a person actually owns a lawn care business, for example, right? I, for example, have allergies. If my dad tried to pass a lawn care business to me, the business would stop the minute he retired because I don't have those same capabilities, right? So a lot of businesses can't be passed down from generation to generation to generation and leave a legacy. What I like about MWR Financial is really, really simple. This is a brother or sister, or what I like to call a co-parent. That means it has alignment with everything you do. Every business needs to improve on the financial side. Every person you know needs to improve on the credit side, improve on the debt side, on the minimization of tax side. Everybody you know needs to run this business parallel with their current lifestyle. Whereas most opportunities, you have to pick it up on the side, and that breaks your alignment. That's why you hear a lot of people say, I don't have time for products. I don't have time for weight loss. I don't want to store things in my garage. I don't have time to go to a lot of meetings and set up a booth. Exactly, because it's not in alignment with what they're doing every day. So they quit a lot faster. Therefore, your residual is a lot smaller and it grows a lot slower. MWR Financial says something different. Why don't we just make the product a Financial Edge membership where 90% of all Americans need one, if not two, three, or four of everything in the Financial Edge. W-2s and 1099s can benefit. Most people are either an employee or an employer, so now we have something that solves America's #1 problem, and that is financial destitution. Think about it. Crime can go down when money is up. Stress is down when money is up. Communities are better when money is up. I commend all you business owners that are watching this video because guess what? We're the individuals that help run this country. And I applaud all you employees who may be even showing this video to understand it more for yourself or because you are now a proud business owner. But it's time for us to come together. For what? Because it's time for you to start shifting your mindset so you too can use MWR Financial's Financial Edge membership to shift your income.
All right, so there you have it, my friends. So here's what you need to do next, all right? Click the link below or wherever it is on this page to get started with me, and let's take this to the next level. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.